Hi Adina, do you think it's disgusting when fans masturbate to you? Masturbate?
Hold up, I ain't nobody you wanna fuck with. I ain't your body, I ain't no hobbyist. I got a pumpkin clump that'll dump 6 slugs in a punk kids. I'm a pony complex, my goal to
So here's the thing, Bambi. You masturbating to me is one of the biggest compliments you can give me as a woman. And here's why. Number one, when you masturbate to me, it means that you find me attractive. And thank you very much because, I like to be attractive. What woman doesn't want to be attractive, right? And also you're watching my YouTube videos, right? So that means you also have an emotional, personal connection with me. It's not just that you watch my naked pictures on my Instagram, but you're actually watching my videos. And it means you like me as a person as well, which makes things even cooler because you like to pleasure yourself to someone who you have a personal connection with. So I love that even more. And when you pleasure yourself to someone who you have a personal connection with, it means that you actually nourish your body and you don't just deplete your body, which happens when you just randomly pleasure yourself to a naked girl that you see in a magazine or on the internet, whatever. And number two is when you pleasure yourself to my naked body or to me, it means you're not watching porn, and that makes you even more next level. I think masturbation is a really important topic to talk about because when you pleasure yourself, you get into something like a trance-like state. And whatever you do in that trance kind of state, whatever you feel, think, how you touch yourself, whatever you do in that state sinks in deeply into your subconsciousness. So when you, for example, let's say you're watching just random porn, then whatever you see on the screen sinks in deeply into your subconsciousness. And then when you want to actually exchange pleasure with your girlfriend, you all of the things that you have seen in that porn kind of come up on the subconscious level and you try to reproduce what you have seen in porn. Now the problem is that porn has nothing to do with the reality of deeply connected lovemaking. It actually has a lot of really negative effects on your mind, on your body, on your self-confidence, on your sexual self. So I think that it's really super important that you become more aware of your sexual self. You see, in this world, anything that has to do with sex is somehow deemed as sinful and dirty and something no one should speak about. So everybody wants to do it, but nobody really wants to speak about it. And that's a problem, I think, because it's so important that we embrace ourselves in our entirety, that we embrace not just the part that we show to everybody else, but that we really also embrace our sexual self. Only when we embrace ourselves in our completeness can we feel whole as a human being. You get what I'm saying here? A lot of our happiness and satisfaction in life comes from embracing everything who we are. When we suppress or when we deny something about ourselves, then what's going to happen is that it's only going to become bigger. Whatever we suppress is going to become bigger until it blows up like a big baddest balloon, and that's going to be really messy depending on what's inside that balloon. So it's really important that you embrace everything of who you are. There's nothing shameful about you. There's nothing sinful about you. Whatever you are, any desire that you naturally have that doesn't harm anybody is a good desire. Don't let anybody dictate how you feel about your body. Embrace yourself just the way you are. Embrace your sexuality. Embrace your sexual self. Embrace your desires. Embrace when you want to masturbate to someone. But the thing is here, try to raise your consciousness. Try to raise your awareness. Try to become more aware of your sexual desires. When is your sexual desire coming up? How is your sexual desire coming up? Are you just giving into that sexual desire? Or are you being able to actually cultivate your sexual energy? Now here's the thing. Sexual energy is one of the most powerful energies on this damn planet. Believe it or not, but basically anything that you see in this life, any person that you meet, it's all about sexuality. You might not feel it, but we are walking sexual beings all the time. Sexual energy is all around you, at your workplace, at school, I don't know, anywhere, wherever you go, there's sexual energy. And so it's really important, especially as a man, that you learn to navigate your sexual energy. Don't just become a victim of your sexual energy. Use that powerful force and energy that sexual energy has and use it for something good. There's something that is called sexual transmutation, and it means that you can transform sexual energy into creativity, into life force energy, into positive energy. So whenever you feel sexual arousal or whenever you are pleasuring yourself, try to pleasure yourself to something positive, not to something negative. Because as I said before, you're going into this trance-like state, and in that trance-like state, you are feeling everything more intensely. Everything becomes bigger and stronger. So when you masturbate, when you pleasure yourself to something positive, that positive energy becomes bigger inside of you. And when you masturbate to something that has to do with, involves also violence or some negative feelings to it, then that will also alter and get bigger inside of your body. So make sure that you become more aware of your sexual energy. And then when you're more aware, become at peace with your sexual energy. That's the most important thing. You don't have to deny it. You don't have to suppress it. You don't have to lie about it. Just embrace. And the more you embrace it, the better you're going to feel about it. If you want to learn a little bit more about your sexual energy and how to please a woman, then make sure to download my free ebook. It's exactly about how to please a woman and getting to know yourself a little bit better as a man with your sexual energy. You can find the link somewhere down here under this video or up here. You know, you're gonna figure it out. You're smart enough. Also, if you want to see more of my content, then make sure to please hit the subscribe button, and also make sure to share this video with a lot of friends. I know there's a huge taboo around this topic, but share it with as many people as possible, because you are the first one. You are here, you're watching my video. That means you're next level. So try to raise the awareness and the consciousness from all of your homies, from all your friends, because the cooler your friends, the cooler you're gonna be. As I always say, we become the 5 friends and the 5 people we spend the most time with. So make sure it's really cool people and form those people into amazing human beings. I am sending you so much love, and I think I'm gonna jump into my pool right now, and I hope to see you for my next video. Oh, and please don't forget to also subscribe to all my other channels, like my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, my newsletter. You know, I got so much stuff, and you can find it all under this video. I love you to the moon and back. You're amazing. Bye. I'm out here like a free spirit.